You were inspired to cheer for us, Gunther?
I like the song.
It does have a
Everybody put
tiny
your
bit of a
hands.
does have kind of a pro wrestling vibe to it.
Yeah,
I
Tonight's
love it.
title card is
That is me, your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, on tonight's episode of Fae News here on Fae Productions. I am here with the People's Jarl.
it doesn't matter what I think.
And Ion the Leprechaun. And Count Alvin Morbid III.
maybe.
And seeing as how it's the Fae News channel, Fae News has it that famous Dana is on her way to joining us, but is running a little bit behind from something. As you guys know, Flora will be here late as always, for she has chickens and chillins to deal with.
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late. Well, she is actually very fashionable, so
she's usually very late.
Well, she's not that late.
I mean, it's pretty late for her.
Well, for her, it's always late because she likes to go to bed, I think, at 6 p.m. or something. Some unreasonably early hour. She goes to bed as unreasonably early as she gets up in the mornings. Unreasonably early. Ah, yes. Hello, Edwina. Hello, Jay. Long time no see. I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Cerulean. Nice to see you guys out there. And Cobble, I saw you out there earlier. So I feel... I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like exhausted tonight, and so I feel like I'm unenthusiastic when really it's just that my brain is in a head funk of other things that have been going on.
And she's unenthusiastic.
All of which I need to actually tell you guys because they're actually very exciting. I'm just like...
I am unenthusiastic, though.
As a baseline state of being, I mean... Hello, yeah. Rowan. How are you? Yay!
Hello, Rowan.
Yeah, look at this. See, this is one of our main resident goblins, and that means you need to get on starting to make the Goblin Kingdom sigils.
Is that what it bloody means?
That's what it means.
Is that right?
Yep, it is.
I got that goblin's ears. That mean nothing.
Well, so in a second, I will, of course, I want to show everybody our new Emerald City Wrath crest that you made, but I didn't get a chance to say it yet because I sort of got distracted looking at the comments, as I sometimes want to do.
I am a little worried. I'm a little worried that Jarl Hammerhands might just kill all the goblins in order to get out of doing work.
Actually, goblins are my favorite people outside of, our people.
I know, but still, get out of work.
No,
outside of everybody else, the goblins are my favorite. Does that mean that they're like at the bottom of the list? Is that what that's what you just said, basically? The goblins are my favorite, outside of our people. So, outside of everybody else, the goblins are my favorite. That makes them last. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Make them last. They're so chickens are after goblins. I don't like chickens.
Yeah. They're not last. They're just second-class citizens, is what he's saying.
You don't like corgis?
No, corgis are second-class citizens and after chickens.
After all the work those goblins have done to help rid the kingdom of vampires and unruly children, and
not a vampire. Don't put the stake there. That's not where the stake goes anyway.
And
I believe we have.
I kind of did adopt Rowan as one of mine. Because brave little bugger. Just saying.
I love this comment. This comment's the best. Gunther adopted me as one of his own, so I'm hoping he won't kill me. You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds seriously like, good night, Wesley. Good work. I'll most likely kill you in the morning. He said that.
It's like you don't know that trolls eat their young.
Is Rowan the one who started off as a youngling who became a goblin several fairy blossoms ago, or is that somebody else?
No, Rowan was at Apple Bash. Rowan is Edwin.
Sure.
Count Morgan doesn't remember where Apple Bash even was located, so...
Apple Bash was at Dryad's Rest. Okay, let me say the things. Let me say the obligatory things, you guys.
You do the thing.
Okay, so first obligatory thing, like, subscribe, and court the bell. Since February is coming up, and eventually it'll be Valentine's Day, and courting takes a while. We want you to start courting the bell now.
I don't like it.
Court the bell. Hit the share button if you want to get all of your friends here with us, because the more in the audience, the merrier. Yes, Count Morbid.
Which court?
It's still in Sealy. It doesn't turn. It's not going to change till spring, buddy. So you're still in charge, ish.
I mean,
Wait, what now?
Ish.
Do you see him almost choke on his food? What? In charge? That can't be. That in charge means doing work. God.
I have a
I
severe
must find
allergy.
somebody to pawn this off on.
I have a severe allergy to responsibility.
We are so aware.
Who's our sponsor?
That's what I was going to do. I was going to try that cool drink this evening, but I forgot because I've been so.
I don't know what she's saying right now. She's not talking into the mic or something.
And Oddmall Emporium of the WeiRd is the Pacific Northwest's premier handmade show for finding truly unique items. Not a joke, and it's not your grandmother's vendors. This February on the 12th and the 13th, Oddmall will be out in the Olympic Peninsula at the Kitsap County Fairgrounds, and there are still many booths available. You can go and find, if you are a vendor and you want to sign up, you can do that. Links should be in the low bar. And if you are a vendor who is on our Patreon, you will get an exclusive partial rebate on your booth if you mention Fae Productions with your vendor booth rental. So this basically, thank you, Oddmall, actually, for being a sponsor. I just want to say that. But the thing that is particularly exciting about Oddmall is that after Oddmall on Saturday, we are having a secret Fae After Hours event, which I am very excited for. We have confirmed, yes, Count Morbid. What?
1 second.
Oh, the puppers. We have confirmed our venue. So very subtle.
I'm sorry. What?
That was my favorite part of the show.
I didn't know that the Slough could yell. Is that a secret?
He had a PA. You didn't see it.
A microphone.
I have a megaphone. I yell into a goblin and noise comes out the other end.
That's why I have goblins.
No stakes and no responsibility. I think that should actually go on Count Morbid's personal crest. No stakes,
I think there should be
no
a
responsibility.
Also, for those of you who remember back in the day, especially like Dorian, eating a can of Spam does allow me to yell.
Actually, now that Wesley has said that, I almost want to make swag that has various things like that we say on it.
Like I don't like it.
like t-shirts or something.
Go away.
Yes. Go away. No stakes, no responsibility.
Quiet floors.
What's going on?
Yeah. What?
What's happening right now?
Hi diddly do.
Hi diddly do.
Or how about Lolly's confused and just somebody holding?
I guess it should just say drink.
Oh my good lord! This is the first time I've seen my neck in years.
Yes, Gunther, you got a little.
I'm not used to seeing it. It's freaking me out. Yeah, that's gonna get. No, I'm gonna go back, man. This is crazy. Did anybody know I had a neck? Why didn't you guys tell me? What is that about?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
you discover it on your own.
We like keeping secrets from you.
Yes. So
that was all beard.
Well, so here's what's so cool. So if you come to the Oddmall during the day and you shop at the Oddmall, items, if you are playing our hedge games, come to our other events, items that you buy at Oddmall, we will make into magic items for the game.
We're gonna have a live enchanter there.
Yes.
That's creepy.
I'm very excited.
When you said hedge games, When you said head games, for a second I heard head games. Like, join us in our head games.
There's going to be a whole lot of gaslighting out there for everybody that comes. Enjoy.
So, items that you buy at Oddmall during the day will become magical items in game. But also, if you are a Fae Productions Patreon member, we'll have VIP swag bags waiting for you at the door. And they will include special game pieces because, as I mentioned, our After Hours event, it's kind of speakeasy style. So we will have a secret knock, and it will be your task, your quest, to see if you can discover throughout the course of the day what the secret knock is, so that in the evening, when you come to our After Hours party, you know how to get in.
Hint. I have a hint. I have a hint.
You have a hint?
I have a hint. Yes, it's not the obvious one.
Oh,
the knock is not that one.
Yeah, that is true. It is not the obvious one because that would be really obvious and not fun for anybody.
Is it Morse code to let me in?
Yes, our secret knock to shaving a haircut 2 bits. Come on in.
It's not knocking somebody up either because that just results in a lot of issues.
Like you'll never guess our secret knock. Is it 2 bits and a haircut?
No.
Yes. No.
I thought you would never guess.
What
Dang.
is your favorite color? It's not that one.
Well, so in other exciting news, somewhat related to this. Oh, wait, I see Dana. Hi, famous Dana. Welcome.
Hi.
Sup?
You look very wide-eyed and surprised. Surprise!
I swear I'm awake. I really am. I'm awake.
See, I told you Frank would be more talky.
This is what happens when you go to day school and night school and cook.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
someone needed an essay edited.
At least
by edited, I mean
written. Something edited?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I don't know.
What?
So when you said that it's not your grandmother's vendors at grandparents' vendors at the Oddmall, does that mean I cannot buy grandparents there?
I'm just curious as how does she know what my grandparents vend from?
See, there's got to be somebody's grandparents must vend there. Somebody must have grandparents. There's got to be some vendors who have grandchildren. And thus, it would be their grandparents' Oddmall. I feel like you're excluding part of our audience of people who have vendor grandparents.
I feel like she's just being ageist.
Wow. Dang, you guys are all man.
I was just hoping to buy a grandparent.
Don't get political.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
I'm fresh
you guys
out.
are just like, no, this is too much.
What? This is too much. You've never been on the show before.
I know.
You guys are way too quiet.
Count Morbid, quit sending me things about the gateway to hell. It's already on there.
Not me.
No.
Also, please don't say that is me on account of it not being, and also
that picture is Weird Al. That's from UHF or VHF or whatever Weird Al's.
UHF.
Yeah, UHF. I'm just saying, don't blame me for that.
Oh my god.
I put it there.
And by the way, purportedly they're making a Weird Al biopic movie.
And it's going to have Harry Potter playing Weird Al.
I'm very excited. I want to see it. Harry Potter's playing Weird Al. What?
Play Weird Al?
He doesn't look anything like Weird Al.
That's weird.
Weird Al doesn't look anything like Weird Al.
That's true.
What if we put a wig on Daniel there? Would he then look like Weird Al?
However, Marge the cafeteria lady.
It's like y'all haven't even heard of Polyjuice Potion. Dear God, you ignorant ducks.
Ducks.
Yeah, I auto-corrected myself real fast there.
Show your face, duck.
Yeah. No duck pucking.
No duck pucking?
I'm pretty sure he was here for the duck pucking. Okay, so what I was gonna say though, that's related to the speakeasy. So this last week, part of some of the things that have been keeping me incredibly busy are we have we're at like 75% confirmed, just have to work out final details with MisCon in Missoula to be doing a similar activity there, and we will have con space where we will be able to do our Fae After Hours event. So we'll be out on the floor with handmade home shopping during the day and filming, and have our challenge quest to figure out the secret knock for the game in the evening. And then also I have started the process of doing the same thing at Spring Fairy Festival. Both of these are in May of this year. So we have Oddmall coming up with the After Hours in February, and then 2 events in May. Yeah, go ahead.
I have it on good authority that there's going to be pirates trying to hunt us.
Pirates trying to hunt us at Oddmall?
Yeah.
Why?
Why
Murdered
not?
by pirates
have you ever
is
seen
good.
Peter Pan?
I mean, do they? No.
TikTok.
People. Are they trying to shake us down for the secret passcode?
I don't know. It came from an Essie.
Aha. Well, so that's interesting. I hope they don't interrupt our show with all of their vigorous hunting.
I hope not too.
Pirates are usually so easy.
I'm sure that we can sort that, though.
You want them to refrain from scallywagging?
I mean, I'll club them.
I mean, they can scallywag. They just need to do it at the right time. That's all.
Okay.
No scallywagging.
They should schedule their scallywagging.
Just since we're all over the place, mention of pirates did make me think of something. I saw a trailer today for a show called Our Flag Means Death, and it's about pirates from the people who do what we do in the shadows.
That is terrifying, and it sounds like something you'd see at Tortuga.
Sounds amazing, to be honest.
Which is also the Flight of the Conchord people, for that matter.
You're a Flight of the Conchord people.
Wait, Flight of the Conchords, those 2 comedians are the same people that did What We Do in the Shadows, or they're just actors in What We Do in the Shadows?
One of them is.
One of them is, and also a writer and producer for the TV show version.
It's the guy with the super deep voice, right? The dark-haired one?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's the Rhinoceros or the hippopotamus.
But I like that's how you remember Flight of the Conchords. You're like, one of them is the rhinoceros and the other one is the hippopotamus.
The hippopotamus.
There was gentleman who played.
At one point, they used to call the hip hop hippo.
Nope. The gentleman who did what?
Who was their manager in Flight of the Conchords, and also the one who said "We're werewolves, not swearwolves" in What We Do in the Shadows movie. He's the head pirate, and he's a gentleman pirate who wants his crew to enjoy themselves and be more swashbuckling.
It's also the guy who plays the tutorial in the Jumanji movies, the recent ones with The Rock.
I don't remember that very much. I don't remember the tutorial part. Whatever.
There was a narrator. That's what we're talking about.
I know. I just don't remember that guy very much because, as you know, I watch things and then I basically yeet it out the side of my brain to make room for actually important stuff.
You seriously liked that movie because The Rock was flexing through the whole thing.
But it's done and over, and there was nothing very,
She has slept since then. She has slept since then, so she can't be expected to remember that.
That's
Fairy
correct.
Princess Lolly doesn't sleep. Fairy Princess Lolly waits.
Yeah, basically, lately, Fairy Princess Lolly does not sleep. No.
Princess Lolly doesn't want to be fed. Princess Lolly wants to hunt.
That's right. There's no such thing as tornadoes. Fairy Princess Lolly just really hates trailer parks.
See, we found some mosquito DNA in amber that had fed on Princess Lolly, so we were able to clone her life finds a way.
Is that how Norse was made?
Welcome to
Life
Princess.
finds a way.
Welcome to Princess Park. Yeah.
It's just a park of nothing but meat. That would be so strange and weird. Wow. Just I'm surrounded by lollies.
But the score is written by John Williams, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And John
What are you
Williams is
even
the man.
talking about?
I don't know what he's talking. We're talking about a theme park, I guess, that's just filled with nothing but fairy princess lollies because it's
with a score written by John Williams.
Yes, because Jurassic Park was written by John Williams. And
like
yeah, the soundtrack was, Luke, I'm your father.
I don't like that either.
It is true. Come with me, my son. We will rule. Whatever. Yes, he wrote that. Kiss a Wookiee, kick a droid, fly the Falcon through an asteroid.
You can only sing 10 seconds of that, right?
Is annoyed. This is a spaceship.
And Gunther doesn't like it, so quit singing about it.
You got me started. It's your fault.
Let's start enough of them.
No, and okay, and so then the other thing also this week the template for the RFPs went out for the Fairylight Convention, proposed Fairylight Convention in February of next year, and so I know that right now Great Wolf Lodge is one of the places that is being approached. I think someplace in Spokane is being approached, and also Evermore Park in Provo, Utah has been approached. So,
oh no,
whatever. Someplace in Utah.
Utah sounds like a self-help state. Utah.
Utah.
What?
Utah?
It sounds like a self-help state. Utah.
Who?
Like U-Haul?
Yeah, like U-Haul.
Utah. Remind me of the babe. Oh.
What babe?
I just don't understand how you go from Utah to self-help. Like, what?
There's no such thing as self-help.
Well, U-Haul makes sense. It's telling you what you do, but what's a ta? A ta is nothing. You don't Utah. I mean,
ta-da!
A name
I
call myself.
No, that's not even a note on the scale.
You're a note on the scale.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how screwed up is this conversation?
Do, re, you, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Brings us back to do.
Brings us back to ta.
Oh. No.
Provo. Yeah, brings us back to Provo.
Isn't that a kind of cheese?
To no.
I know that Latin kind of can be like ta if you just squish it all together in your head, but it's not. It's la and ti and do.
A drink with jam and bread.
Tea.
Dorian almost died in Utah.
What is tea, Alex?
For 400.
That's right.
Spoiler.
Hello, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
Alex is gone. It's so sad.
Oh gosh, it's 8:00 already. Wow,
time flies when you're a bum.
Yeah.
It kind of did, actually. It kind of did. Let's see here. There was a thing I was gonna go do. Well, we do have a drawing for this. Yes.
Is that like a droid?
No, it is not. A drawing is not like a droid.
We don't serve your
unless the drawing is of a droid. Then it's like a droid.
He don't like you either.
What?
That's a good way to lose an arm in here. You know that?
I don't even know. I'm not listening to you guys.
Well, we're making really weird Star Wars references. You wouldn't understand. You don't.
Well, alas, we don't have a vendor interview today because our vendor canceled on Flora very, very, very last minute. So now we are left with a hole in our show. There's a hole in my bucket.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole. There's a hole.
There's always a lot of articles.
I mean, there are a lot of articles. It's true. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something cool too. Okay, wait. I'm going to do the drawing first. So the drawing is for, okay, I might be able to get to that from here. So the drawing this week is from Yarafel Art, and it is for the cool hand-painted goddess with 2 owls ornament. Yes, and our
Hooters.
magic word.
Yay, Hooters! Big fan.
Yes, you guys all very funny.
It's for those owl aficionados.
You did not
Yes,
fail
your
us.
eyes up here.
We had somebody
Allegedly.
lined up. They are not lined up anymore, and it is not your fault. So, why are you showing us that very misshapen gourd? That's what I want to know. Why are you showing us that, Count
He's
Corbin?
walking it to sleep. Let it be. He's being a nurturing count.
No. Okay. I
It's
have to
Lumpkin.
do this thing really quick. There. Haha. I can still read that. I just have to like get up and get this thing, and then I have to do the drawing. You know, how did I not notice that that's what this was when I got it? Okay.
I don't know.
Probably because I didn't look at it. What are you doing? It's like he's sparring with some weird
He's poking at your
squash-like
window with a
thing.
gourd.
Yes.
Where'd your
Maybe he's
camera go?
hoping to squash something.
Oh, how adorable.
Oh no!
Drive me out of my gourd.
You guys make me sick.
He needed more
I have
salad.
a lot of nice melons.
Let's see. What was I doing? Yes, I was doing the drawing. That's right. So let's see. I will pull up because I was actually, believe it or not, for all my tiredness, ahead of myself. Here is our list for the Ville of Vin.
Spin, spin, spin. Wheel of wind.
There it is. Boom.
Not me.
You are the winner of this week's drawing.
How do you say that last name?
I said Potiti.
Hooters.
Maybe it's Potite. I don't know. Hello, Kristen.
Still pretty
Wes
good.
was so close.
I think we have a new viewer. No, wait. There. Haha. I love you, Wesley, but that was an accident. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
It only goes downhill from here.
It only goes downhill from here. Yes.
I mean,
Right
they said
now
hard
it's
just
like,
by
PG-13,
Hooters, so.
but in an hour or less, maybe in 30 minutes, it's going to be more like rated R. It will be definitely Fairies After Hour. So, yes, congratulations, Valerie, on winning the drawing. But that brings me to, even though we have no vendor, as you guys know, I don't like to leave you without something for a drawing for next week. So here is what I have for next week's prize. Some of you may get a kick out of it.
I mean, how about you get a choice?
Nope. This
Because
is
I got
it.
the other thing right here.
No, this is this week's drawing prize. That's what it is. It is Monopoly, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer themed.
Unopened.
Yes, actually it is entirely unopened. It's still wrapped in its plastic.
Monopoly collectors out there.
Money for all I know.
Is that by any chance? Is that by any chance the red dot that Barnes and Noble's used in their clearance section?
I have no idea. I got this. This was given to us from our neighbor who was moving out, and
she decided to regift it.
Yes, and since it hadn't been opened, I said I'll take that because it will be a nice backup prize in the event of, I don't know, a vendor cancellation. And so that is what it is.
Deciding to become a dentist.
Yes. So now is the time that we need suggestions for the magic word for the drawing. Yeah. So,
Reindeer dentistry.
So Erwina has a hypothesis. That's where the Elf on the Shelf went, and it got made into a game piece. So she believes that the Elf on the Shelf is quite possibly actually inside the Monopoly game.
Free parking.
I have a question about the game set for specifically for the word thing. Do they call their jail or go anything different? Like, do they name the spaces anything?
Actually,
like, do not pass the island of misfit toys or something?
Let's see. It says, if I can find something on here.
If it shows any of the names of the lands or...
Well, the names of the lands are like Sam's Snowbank and Santa's Dining Room, Square Wheeled Train. That's just one of the railroads. It's called Square Wheeled Train. Let's see. We have Donner's Cave. Donner's Cave. That's kind of scary. Hermes Workstation, the toy shop.
Also scary.
And then like Boardwalk and whatever the other one was supposed to be are Santa's Reindeer Runway and Santa's Castle. We have Christmas Town, Yukon Cornelius's Peppermint Mine, and the Santa Sleigh Loading Dock.
I work with Yukon Cornelius.
Let's see. We've got like jail kind of looks still like jail, but I can't read it because there's like a back thing. But it says here, fatten up Santa, pay $100 for milk and cookies. Dang. Yep. And then we have gold is Santa sends the elves out for more gift wrap. Pay each player $50.
Is the abominable snowman, is that Bumble? Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, he who shall not be named.
Yeah, sorry. I thought that was the name of the abominable snowman, but never mind. Yeah, sorry. Second I said it out loud, it occurred to me.
Let's see. Yeah, so it's actually kind of cool. I sort of want to open it now and read all of this stuff, but of course I will not.
No, not with surprise. We need to come up with a magic word, though.
I know we do need to come up. What replaced the utilities? So the utilities are reindeer feed, the ones I can see anyway. It looks like.
Oh.
It looks like maybe silver. The waterworks, weren't those a utility?
Tinseltown.
Free parking.
I'm not entirely sure which ones of these. We have a tinsel, we have a gold, or I mean a silver and a gold.
Mr. Sun.
No, that's not even the right. Oh,
that's not the right claymation, right?
And it looks like if you want to level up your properties, what you do is you add a reindeer stall to them, and then that is what increases their prices. So, magic word sense. Time. Let's Rudopoly. Let's see. Free parking.
You know what?
That's what you think the magic word should be? Okay, free parking. That's fair. Let's see. What else do we have for suggestions, you guys? So we have Rudopoly. Clarice is not going to work. Dentist could be okay.
What's wrong with Clarice?
Hello, Clarice.
That's what.
He never actually says that in the movie, though.
It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying.
Clarice is the name of Rudolph's girlfriend.
Right.
What do you mean he never says that in the movie?
Hannibal Lecter never says hello, Clarice, in the movie.
Hannibal Lecter also never says beam me up, Scotty, during the movie.
Okay.
He also doesn't sing Goodbye Horses.
I could have swore he said hello, Clarice, when he calls her on the telephone. Let's see.
She's looking it up.
What is the name of the elf who wants to be a dentist?
It's Hermie.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Hermie.
Okay.
Utah.
What? Utah. That's the magic word.
No, Utah is not the magic word.
Reindeer games.
There you go. Famous Dana with reindeer
Yeah,
games.
Reindeer
no,
games
I like
is
that.
actually
I like that one.
Yeah, reindeer games is pretty good. I think that might be you know what I'm trying to say.
I
Like
did
the
like
words
Rankin
just all
and
came
Bass,
out.
but that's just me. Rankin and Bass
Sometimes
was a
words.
favorite of mine.
What is Rankin and Bass?
They're the people who do the claymation specials. They're the people who made Rudolph and like all those holiday claymation specials. That was Rankin and Bass.
No, I
Like
super
You're Without a Santa
like reindeer
Claus.
games.
Yeah, I prefer the Kris Kringle one. But yeah, they're all Rankin and Bass.
Let's see here. All right, reindeer games it is. So for those of you guys who are watching at home for the first time, perhaps, so reindeer games, let me get this typed up for you. Yes, the way this works is that
It's her favorite song. Let her go. Let it go.
Yes,
okay?
the secret word. The secret word is an underrated Ben Affleck movie
with Charlize Theron.
Did you say underrated? As in you
It is
think it's
underrated.
better
It's
than
actually a
people
really
give
good
it
movie.
credit for?
It's got Gary Sinise, yo. It's got Gary Sinise.
And
You know what
Charlize
movie you're
Theron.
talking about.
Reindeer Games.
Reindeer Games.
Is a movie?
Yes.
It is starring
Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck.
And Charlize Theron.
What's it about?
Reindeer Games.
Can I finish telling people how this works, please? And then you guys can make fun of me for not knowing what reindeer games is. So for those of you guys watching at home, this is how it works. After the show, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, only on YouTube, go to the comment section after the show, not in the live stream comment section, but the comment section that is under the video, and put in the word reindeer games. You have 1 week to put that word into the comment section, and then next week you will be entered onto the wheel of win to win the Monopoly Reindeer Games edition.
Not on Instagram, not on Instagram, not on Twitch, not on
only
Discord,
on YouTube,
not on
just
WhatsApp,
YouTube.
not
WhatsApp.
on LinkedIn, not on Tinder or Grindr.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't have a presence there, but I guess maybe Count Morbid. You know, I don't know.
On both. Okay.
Slua are incredibly flexible.
Keep your options open, man.
They're just sort of like boneless. They like slither under your door.
They're boneless. They're like chicken.
Slua can fit into almost any hole.
Wow. No,
that's what he said.
8:30.
You know what? It's not even 8:30. Can we at least wait till 8:30?
I waited until after the vendor.
I usually don't wait.
Vendor.
See?
Oh man.
See?
What? No, I'm just saying that's it. Go. If you want extra entries, you can join our Patreon at any level, and you will get an automatic entry into every single drawing that we do on the channel. And you can also do that by hitting the join button on YouTube and joining the YouTube channel for a maximum of 3 possible entries per drawing. So now that I have said all of that, somebody tell me, what is this movie Reindeer Games about? What are we talking about?
Ben Affleck is a character named Rudy, who I think just got out of prison or the military, and is talked into by his girlfriend to like rob a casino during Christmas where they all dress as Santas.
And it doesn't go well. Guess why? Because of Reindeer Games. That's why.
It doesn't
like
make
Monopoly?
any sense. Why would reindeer? What? Yeah, I often.
Because his name's Rudolph and it's Christmas. His name's Rudy.
But why did the reindeer games make it go bad? I think dressing as Santas at Christmas time is a pretty good plan. I mean, like there's a lot of Santas.
Because Prime doesn't pay, Lolly.
Because Amazon Prime doesn't pay? Is that what you said?
That's also true. They don't pay. That's part of the problem with this world.
You know, the thing is that a lot of crime does pay. I think that's why people do it.
No, if you get away with it, it pays.
No, only if you go to college, then it pays.
Oh, yeah, you have to have a degree.
So, like in the real world, if you want it to make you money, you have to have a degree, you know.
and bull crap.
Wow.
Count Morbid is laying some truth bombs tonight, children.
I suppose that's true if your name isn't Gates.
I hope you guys are taking notes, man. That's all I'm saying.
Or Zuckerberg.
No, don't get political on us, please, Ion. Don't ruin everything. Yeah. So no
Science
naming
don't
names.
know.
What? What?
Sorry,
You're
what?
Morbid. No, I didn't hear what you said.
I
Didn't hear what you said. It was literally the last sentence that you had, and then I'm like, I didn't hear you, and you're like, what did I just say? Wow. Is this another one of those reverse drinking moments where you're the one who doesn't know what's going on and therefore everybody else is supposed to drink? How does it work?
No.
Well, I mean, he did.
I think we're back to uncharted territory. So someone needs to come up with a
We're
rule.
in uncharted territory. Who wants to see a
Wait, Nathan
guzzle
Drake?
contest, man?
Why is Nathan Drake involved?
Who's Nathan Drake?
He's the star of the
referencing-
Uncharted games.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Uncharted games.
I haven't
Tom
seen the
Holland is
Uncharted
going to play
ones.
him in the movie.
I don't even know who that is.
Don't worry about it.
You're just saying names.
He is.
I think he's frozen. He is frozen in disbelief.
There's always something there to remind me.
What?
What?
I don't. Where did that come from?
The 80s.
Oh my God. That is not what I was talking about.
That officially is the answer to the question.
gotta
When does
admit-
it come from? Not where.
You got to admit, that was a great answer.
I don't have to admit anything. I will not. No, I wanted to show this to you guys because I thought it was kind of cool. So I've, or I guess I should say, in addition to looking at properties that are like woodland properties, I have expanded the search recently to be looking for in inner city properties, but that are, I guess they're called specialty properties. So it could be like an old schoolhouse or an old church.
I thought you were going to say like a broken down property with a bunch of buses on it. I'd be like, I'll turn that into a cool place.
No, it's this. So this is actually in Spokane, and this is a historic building. It says ready for redevelopment. If it's historic, it probably means that it has some kind of guidelines on what could be done to it or couldn't be done to it, because that's how they usually go. $450,000 for that whole dang building. Because like the idea is that, if we find something inside the city that would work as like basically making a destination LARP venue, then that is just as cool as having a large property for the same thing. And then like you get some cool old building and people can stay there and you can have, it'll be cool. So
can we build a clock tower on the top of that and I can just live in it and ring a bell every hour?
You really want to climb the stairs to ring a bell? I don't know. I thought this was cool. And
No,
it's a quasi
cool.
plan on his part.
What?
It's a quasi plan on his part.
Yeah. I'll show you what I mean later.
It says it has 3 floors plus a basement. It was previously a winery, and before that it was a school. I don't know what zone for 502 means. I'd have to look that up because I don't know it off the top of my head. The ability to convert to multifamily, which means you can make it into livable spaces, or I would assume that means you could also make it into rentable spaces, right?
It's a zone where marijuana districts are, or marijuana is allowed for sale.
Parking is available.
I would think so. Schools do have parking lots.
I mean, there's.
Does it still have a basketball court there?
I wonder if I can look up pictures of it on another. I don't know if it still has a basketball court because this is the only picture that I have. But I wonder if I can look it up.
If it has a gymnasium. If it has a gymnasium, I'm in.
I mean, I know of one in North Dakota that has a gymnasium.
I just want my own basketball court with a stadium, man. Famous Dana be sitting there cheering while I miss shots.
It says it was built in 1913. It's over 100 years old. Isn't that just the coolest?
Okay, well, so Count Morbid's over 100 years old, too, and you don't think that's very cool.
He's not wrong.
Yes, it's awfully cool.
It is actually really cool. I like the fact that it's a school. It was a school and a brewery. Like,
no, a winery, not a brewery.
Same difference.
It's not the same.
No, Ion. It's the same difference. I don't care what you say. It's either mead or ale.
It's almost 3,000 square feet. Let's see. I'm looking at other details on another site. I don't know. Okay,
if there's a part, Cobble, if there is an area where there was a playground, we can use that for parking too.
Well, it says it's cat friendly. There's parks or something nearby, coffee shops, grocery. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
It's in the middle of town.
Yes.
It's in the middle of town?
Yeah, it's not too far from the airport.
I can party down.
Oh. Oh, this one says it's off market. Why does it say that? I don't know.
Because it was off market. Now it's on market.
Well, let's see. Why do you guys say things that it's like, I know. I mean, that.
Well, either way, say things you know, or we say things you don't know, and either way, you're sad.
That's not true.
Or you
I wonder
disapprove.
if I could build a rooftop garden.
I'm not always sad about such things.
No, sometimes you disapprove.
So,
No,
do you want to
sometimes
see
sometimes you disapprove, sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're depressed, sometimes like you're confused.
So, do you want to see another one that I found?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know how this would work, but it does look kind of cool. Boom.
What's that?
Well, that is a go-kart track that you are
I'm excellent
looking
at that. I'm
For
good at
mere
crashing
$4
those.
million, you could own the entire Fun Beach Fun Center.
Do you have that much?
I like
$4 million to buy an amusement park.
We could run some reindeer games.
Serious.
I would just sit there. I would just sit there like Nick Cage outside the freaking go-kart.
Wait, where is this? Because I think I've been there.
Seconds.
Long Beach. You probably have been. I think we've probably all been here if we have. Like, I am sure that I have been on this go-kart track at some point when I was a youngling.
I think I drove past that one.
Is that putt-putt?
Indeed it is.
It is. You can rent bicycles.
They sell ice cream there too?
Maybe.
Well, if we buy the place, we'd have to sell ice cream there.
Or change the signs.
Can I have the ice cream for free?
No.
Why can't I have ice creams for free?
Because it'll freeze your face.
Because that's how you lose money. Now, do you want to see another interesting one?
You'll put your eye out.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Are you just trying to put off articles? Is that what's going on?
No, I actually think these are kind of cool, and I at least think that cool one in Spokane. But this one I find particularly interesting because it is walking distance from where we are.
What? Right now?
Why do you guys want to be there still?
I'm sorry. Is it where the dinosaurs are?
Sure, you gonna buy them all?
Wait.
Wait, are we going back to cloning Lolly and setting up a theme park of cloned lollies again?
Is that Winco right there?
Yeah.
No. Do you see where my little mousy mouse is up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right here, this is where the pho place is and the Midnight Cookie Company is.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yes. This, and if you go down the road, there's that long driveway, and it goes way, way back and opens up into all of this.
What is that?
Well, apparently it's the Solomon International School, whatever that means. This is what it looks like on the inside.
That sounds like
And
a
it's got
school that a
all
house would go to.
All that space on the outside, big auditorium.
That is definitely a school the Housley would go to.
Industrial kitchen. Think of the awesome events that could happen here. And look at how big. Is there a
basketball court here?
We could have X-Men.
I don't know. But look at all the parking and the grass. And it's all secluded, like surrounded by trees and stuff.
Right.
That would be amazing.
Are you saying we should open Molly's School for Gifted Fae?
Yes.
It should be going through a school for wayward goblins.
So if there's a soccer field, there's a good chance that there's some kind of
Could be the same place.
Wait, there's a soccer field? That means there's a football field.
That means there's a garden. I mean, I could make a garden.
So for a mere $7 million.
$7 million, just $7 million. This is yours.
That's it? Really?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, if I could.
If I had $7 million, I would not have that place. I'd have something bigger and castle-like in Montana.
You're a size Jarl.
Yeah, wow, a size Jarl. It is kind of like Fae House Hunters, because we have been on the search for a property wherein we can all converge and then run events year-round. So fun fantasy events for all. So that's what I was looking at that were not actually household properties a little bit today. So
those are actually really cool. I appreciate showing it. I like the first school. I don't know about the last one though. The last one's kind of.
I want to go drive around it because it's like right there.
You would make zooming noises as we did, and I'm not okay with it.
How do you know? I don't normally
make zooming noises.
I don't know. I don't sit in the side seat with like the little me beep beep beep. No, like click 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 click. I don't do that. I don't have a kiddie steering wheel that is suctioned onto the dashboard or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't have a road crew, do you?
But I definitely like that cool red brick building one that was like the school and the winery in Spokane.
That's what I'm saying. Cool. That one was cool. As long as it has an auditorium, I want to go dunk a ball again.
It looks like where I went to kindergarten in Ohio.
I still want to build like a clock tower on the top of it.
I mean, might be able to do a whole bunch of things. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I never looked into living into an historical building before.
Yeah.
A lot of them you're not allowed to change the look from the outside.
Yep. Remember the cool castle we were looking at in Ohio? That thing went for like $99,000.
That's what I'm saying. If I had $7 million, I wouldn't buy that school. I'd buy a castle.
In Ohio?
In Montana.
There's nobody that wants
with
to live
dragons.
in Ohio.
She's shaking her head at me because I told her I didn't want to move to Montana.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't even like Montana. I go, I don't, no. And then I watched this show called Yellowstone, and I want to move to Montana.
No, you don't. You're like, I hate it. It's all yellow grass, and I don't like it.
I don't like
no,
yellow grass.
I want to see a TV show called Jellystone, where it's a gritty drama about
Yogi Bear and Boo Boo.
Thank you, Yogi Bear and Boo Boo.
Hey, Boo Boo.
So I grew up.
Must we steal this picnic casket?
Jellystone is the name of the park where they live. Yes.
So where I grew up in Vegas, the grass is never green there. It's always yellow.
Grass.
It's like the sand.
It blows by on the freeway in tumbleweed shapes. One time
Ranger will never catch Yogi.
Had this amazing experience. I was in the Land Dragon and I somehow got lost-ish, going from one place in the kingdom to another place in the kingdom, and I ended up in the middle of the state. and I was driving kind of north to south, and I was just like somewhere, and there was nothing around me everywhere, basically, just kind of deserty, mountainy, dry, rolly hill things. And
Sounds
I don't
like a
know
bad
if
dream.
it was beautiful because it was very sunny, so it was nice and warm, and it must have been, I don't know, the season for it or something, but literally the wind was blowing and tumbleweeds were rolling down the highway at me while I was driving into them. And I was and so I'm just going like
Hold on.
Mario Kart around all these tumbleweeds that are just going by me like a video game. It was absolutely crazy, and that went on for so long. I was like, wow, where did all these tumbleweeds come from? And is there a tumbleweed season where they all just get uprooted and then like herd along to wherever tumbleweeds go? We
call that North Las Vegas.
I don't know. No, we don't. We call that Central Washington.
That's what. Well, I'm saying that's what me and Jay would call that.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
Man, he's as loud as Count Morbid's puppers.
Who was?
That was Doss. You couldn't hear him? Probably because you were talking.
Yeah, I was too busy listening to my own voice.
I was worried I was just hearing things, but yes, I heard it.
Whoa! Wait, what? Okay. Wow. Okay, speaking of cats, I have article number 1. That's it.
You have articles?
Okay. We do have articles, and now I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have a
cat off.
We're gonna have a cat off here today.
Yeah, I saw which ones you were looking at.
With. Yeah, I know. You know what? Don't mess up what I'm doing. So here we go. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to begin the articles?
Yes, I'm very, very excited. I can't wait until we start the articles. It is the highlight of my week and my day.
There, that's the great tumbleweed migration happens there. I thought you were going to be joining us, Flora. Where are you? You were like, I'll be in there in a little bit. And no, you're just looking from the audience. Get
her
in
little
there.
tumbleweeds are rolling
chickens
away.
Are still conscious. Her chickens are still conscious.
Oh, I do want to say, though, that for Imbolc, because that's on the 2nd of February, and that if our Patreon patrons are going to be invited to join us live for our Imbolc celebration. I have my candle all picked out, chosen, and mailed. Shipped today to my recipient.
Wait, did you say it's February 2nd?
Yes. Imbolc is February 2nd.
Oh, my God. Let me double check something, but oh, my God.
What are you double checking?
Oh, is God? Didn't you listen?
Well, I think that's Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
That's correct. Imbolc is basically right at Groundhog Day.
So the problem is whether or not Morbid sees his shadow on that day.
And if he doesn't, does that mean we have to do it again the next day? Just the same as the day before?
If I see my shadow, I have 6 more weeks of giving Princess Lolly crap.
You do that anyway.
You don't need a reason.
I always see my shadow.
Buddy.
You are a shadow.
I am the knight. I am justice. I am Batman. Excuse me.
You're more like Darkwing Duck.
Okay, article
I am
number 1.
The hangnail on the toe of crime. I am the combination lock in the vault of justice. I am the terror that flaps in the night.
He's Darkwing.
She's face palming because she wants to
Darkwing Duck.
Nobody will give me a hard time anymore about singing things because
I recited that verbally. That was the spoken word. I'll have you know. That was the spoken word.
The point is you're reciting.
We should be snapping.
Yeah, well, if I recite Hamlet, it's not singing either.
What the?
Why would you sing Hamlet?
So had you picked out
Hamlet,
2 articles yet, or were you still working on it?
Sorry, what Ion?
I was wondering if she'd picked out 2 articles.
I have. I'm just waiting for you guys to be quiet for 2 seconds.
By the way, I want to apologize to Ion for interrupting him.
Shut up, Morbid.
I'm sorry, Ion.
That's it. That's what
Sorry,
needs to be on a t-shirt. Shut up, Count Morbid.
That is definitely your t-shirt. It's gonna be pink.
I'm pretty sure I have a Redbubble account. I should just let you log in and start designing things, Gunther.
I'll do it.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. Let's see here. Okay, article number 1. Giant cat looks set to break world record after weighing in at 27.5 pounds. Jeez. Versus grieving owner convinced that new puppy is her reincarnated cat after her pet died. So if you want to hear about the giant 27.5 pound cat, press number 1. If you want to hear about the cat reincarnated into a puppers, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
That's not actually it. It's crazy cat lady with a dog. That's what that should be called.
It's Chonk, Count Morbid. It is not Chunk. It is Chonk. Chonk. That's what I'm saying.
I've heard it both ways.
Nope. Chonkers. I'm just saying. So let's see.
You're a chonk.
What? I am not.
Nope.
Oh my. Are you saying that
I'm sorry, Ion.
These jeans give me badonkadonk because I'm a chonk?
Is a honky tonk, badonkadonk.
Is it wrong that I kind of want to hear that song now?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Man.
Is that from the Meow mixtape?
No,
It's
the meow, 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 meow.
It's like everybody wants to hear about number 2. Everybody wants to hear about reincarnated cat. Nobody wants to hear about chonkers.
You know, I almost said something totally inappropriate because of the size of that cat. Look at the size.
No. When you said
cat.
when you said that I almost said something inappropriate, and then you're like, but I didn't, and then you go on to say it. That's not an almost. That's an and now I'm going to say something inappropriate. By the way, this is it. We're past 8:30, so we are now into, this is definitely like the unseelie after hours, you guys.
Time's up.
Time's up. Okay, so the twos have it, and article number 2.
Did we have any articles tonight?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I hate you.
I really want to know if this lady's trying to train her dog to use a litter box.
Well, you can train dogs to go on puppy pads, so it's not that crazy. What?
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that I'm wondering if it's happening.
Toilet is a universal cat
I'll
box.
be specific, but let's see here. Stop whatever this thing is. No, stop. There we go. Okay. So grieving owner, can you guys see it? Sorry, you can see it, right? Yes. Okay. Grieving owner convinced new puppy is her reincarnated cat after pet died. Oh, good. Now I can close it. Okay. A pet owner is convinced her new puppy was sent by her late pet after he immediately began playing in exactly the same spot as her cat who recently died. TikToker Brooke, why is it always on TikTok? Brooke Lowry posted a gut-wrenching video to her account, which is Limbrookie Lynn, in which she revealed the similarities between her old and new pet. The clip posted last month shows an adorable puppy named Chonk. Whoa!
You would. What just happened? Chonk still made a guest appearance. What is that about, man?
That's really weird. Named Chonk, playing with a corner of a rug. The video can be seen here and below. When you bring home your new puppy and he immediately goes for this spot, the on-screen caption read.
That means it has a scent to it.
The video then cuts to a clip of a cat named Gigi with similar colorings playing in the exact same spot with the same rug corner. Sometimes all I think about is you, the text continued. The clip captioned, "I think she sent him," has been viewed more than 7 million times as people admitted to the touching tribute moved them to tears. Lowry from North Carolina told Newsweek, I got chonk a little over a month after Gigi had passed. I found him from another local rescue organization here. I rescued him when he was only 7 weeks old, and immediately when I got him home, he and Gigi had similar personalities. It was funny because I never thought of it until people started commenting on the TikTok how similar he and Gigi look in their coloring too. When Gigi passed, I had a friend tell me when one of your animals dies, they're up there kind of picking out your next animal, and I fully believe that's what happened with Jong. I think Gigi was in my life for such a short period of time, and I truly believe there is a reason for it. Let's see.
Wait, so is that reincarnation, or did her last pet just do a dating service for the new pet?
I don't know. I think this must be it, though. Here we go.
Clearly, I have a
preference. She's talking.
This is the man of the hour, Mr. Chonk Man.
Mr. Chonk Man. Oh, no.
No human being.
That's what you get for TikTok, man.
Did Gigi send you for me?
If you give me food, I'll say yes.
I'll say yes to anything. Just give me food.
Sounds familiar.
Butt stuff.
I don't think Lolly is aware quite that she's frozen.
She's probably not.
Her face just looks like that. If she stops talking for long enough, she'll just fall asleep.
Cat? No, it's terrible. Okay, we're calling it an end right there. Oh, there's finally. Nice of you to join us, Flora.
She just jazz-fingered us.
Don't kill Trip. Wizards arrive precisely when they mean to.
Approximately when they mean to.
Ish.
You know what? She's not a wizard. She's a fairy.
That's why I arrive approximately when I mean to.
Are you saying that fairies cannot hold the position of wizard?
That's classism.
No, I'm saying that fairies can't arrive on time.
No, you can't arrive on time.
Oh.
I've actually personally seen Ion arrive on time, and famous Dana and Count Morbid show up 3 days early.
I fully agree with what Cobble says. We should all chonk the bell next week. That's it. That's what we're doing. I could put it in right now. Okay. But I'm not going to. I'm going to look for another article. Because I don't want to read the sad parts about dead cats. So that will be, I'm just.
You only read the happy parts about that.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
So while Lolly's picking out the next two articles, Flora should tell us about her day.
Flora, how was your day in Big and Flora?
Don't Big and Flora.
Big in the Flora.
You guys make it sound like I have a life or something.
Chunk the
You
Flora.
make it sound like you have a life or something.
I did lots of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Did anyone flew the coop?
No one flew the coop. Not that I'm aware of.
Did the Munchkins take over the house? Is that
at last count? I still had 2 little pixies, and so.
Are they living with the chickens now?
Oh yes.
Okay. Are they
living with the chickens now? Sounds like Luco Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
Oh yeah.
Luco Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
There's a wrestling tag team called Heavy Machinery. There was a guy named Otis, and he kept going, "Oh yeah," just like you did, Dana.
Dana, this is what I've been working on all day.
Ooh.
Turtle, it looks like a turtle.
It is.
You know what I got today? I got 2 70-inch monitors and a big screen TV.
Ooh.
For free.
I feel like I've been doing everything and accomplishing nothing.
Size Yorl.
I feel like I've been accomplishing nothing and doing everything, so I can relate.
I got to see a certain guy with like antlers.
Really? What was his name?
Rudolph?
Did you see Ivar?
Did he let you play reindeer games?
Monopoly?
Starring Ben Affleck,
No.
and Gary Sinise, and Charlize
No,
Theron?
she went down and saw my brother. She went down and saw Ivar in Eugenie.
I was gonna call him a Winnebago.
He's got a butt like a
Apple bottom
Winnebago.
Eugenies, girls with the pearls. Oh.
Eugenia.
He's also married to a pirate.
Eugenia.
Yes. Pirate was not there.
No, she was probably at work. She got her degree and everything. So
She does like helping people with surgery and stuff.
I know Shelley's intense.
Yeah.
No joke. One of my favorites, Peoples, though.
Yep.
Is he
Their
still,
house
is he
is
still
pretty-
walking around like he has a hole in his head?
He does have a hole in his head. Duh. It's
But he doesn't
there.
always walk around like that.
Ooh, what?
No,
This was
actually, he was talking and sounded very intelligent.
terrible.
Good.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Ready?
No.
What?
Maybe.
We were
What?
talking about Ivar. You weren't even paying attention.
Hey,
You're right.
do we have any articles?
We totally do.
There's a lot on there.
I mean, yeah, there are. There's like a
Well, we should
ton
see if
of
there's articles.
I put a bunch on there today myself. Then Flora sent me like 20 billion, including one with a guy that keeps drawing around potholes, which is hilarious.
I felt bad because I didn't send any last week, so I felt like I had to make up for my slack.
I think she might have gotten rid of it because of what it said.
what? What are you talking about?
The
Potholes.
pothole one, she did.
Oh.
Oh no, it's right there.
I'm not sure. So okay, here we go. Article number 1. These articles have nothing to do with each other, just so you guys know. They're just two topics that I'm like, okay. Knights, as in Kniggets, had an embarrassing and dangerous risk from horseback riding. Let's see. Versus New Zealand man had a cockroach trapped in ear for 3 days.
That one gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't even know if I can make it through that one. Oh, but
Like
I'm gonna
the moment
try.
that Flora sent me that one, I said nope.
All right, so if you want to hear about the embarrassing and dangerous risk from horseback riding to Kniggets, press number 1. And if you want to hear about a dude with a cockroach trapped in his ear, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer, if you will.
I want to
There's
hear about
actually a
the knight.
request for not to there to be number 2.
I want to hear about the knight who had a horse trapped in his ear for 3 days.
I'm just saying, I read that headline and I was like,
She had another article picked out. Which is all that? It's like, no.
look at everybody.
Is it weird that I want the guy in New Zealand to be named Franz?
What?
Hans and Franz?
Well, Kafka.
I don't know. I don't get the joke, so I can't tell you whether or not it's weird.
Ion's being meta.
Jokes.
Ion's being
What-
metamorphosis.
That's right.
I don't get it. What's
That's okay.
metamorphosis?
Everybody
is it a
has
movie?
to drink now.
Is it a
Thank you
movie
for
where a
No,
dude
that.
changes into a
it's a-
cockroach?
No, it's a book.
It's a book. It has
Is
words.
it a book where a dude changes into I know I've heard the title of that's an old book, like kind of Frankenstein or something. Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
It's literally
written
called
by-
metamorphosis.
And it's called. It's written by Kafka. Yes.
okay.
God damn.
I've never read that book. We have 2 votes for 1 and 1 vote for 2. You guys barely made it by the skins of your teeth.
That's
yeah,
what he said.
I'm
Now
I'm
play
just
that
saying.
beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean. I looked those up afterwards, and I was like, okay, I gotta go see this. And then it was hilarious, and I loved it. Oh man, I want bean footage now.
Or do you just want baked beans?
Oops, I didn't open it. I'm so silly. Let's see. All right. Embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know if I could make it through the cockroach article, but I was like, oh my god, I gotta try. Maybe. Here we go. There's my share button.
Does your hat itch, famous Dana?
No, I'm pretty sure it's my hair.
Knights had an embarrassing and dangerous risk from horseback riding. Certain things in the recent era can feel akin to the Middle Ages, or at least what we think of the Middle Ages. The truth is, a lot of what pop culture presents of the period doesn't match the actual history. This week at Cracked, we're doing a little Middle Ages deep dive, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Life as a medieval knight would have been a lot less glamorous than going on adventures. Armor was cumbersome, and any injury could become fatal thanks to horrifyingly bad medical knowledge. The odds of making it to your 50th birthday wouldn't be great to begin with, and one trademark of knighthood could lead to an embarrassing and painful demise. This is the story. Who chose
All about how
this?
got turned upside
Who
down.
chose this article?
That would have been me.
I hate you. And I am not saying that out loud.
Say it.
I will not. This is the story of that highlighted
Annual fasciitis.
and the disturbingly painful surgery developed for them. There are few images more archetypically heroic than a knight on horseback. Dressed in the finest of armor, the knight would spend full days riding through Europe, and his butt would be absolutely aching because of it. The heaviness of the knight's armor, combined with the wet and otherwise unpleasant riding conditions, created perfect conditions for, yes.
Sleepy butt.
No, I am not. The name sounds equal parts disgusting and painful, and that is exactly what an anal fistula is like. This condition involves infected tunnels from around the inside of your butthole.
You have more butt tunnels?
And it often comes as a result of abscesses. This is terrible. And for medieval knights, abscesses would develop from long horseback rides, and they often worsened to become fistulas. As with other conditions in the Middle Ages, a lack of quality medical treatment could mean that this embarrassing infection could be fatal. Treatments did exist to combat these fistulas, but these were notoriously deadly. Thankfully, one 14th century surgeon developed a surgery, as surgeons are wont to do, to combat the enemy of the knights everywhere.
I wonder if any of the Seattle Knights have gotten this.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. I slam in the back of my
No,
fist.
You are fired. Stop. Oh my God, you be quiet. No, I'm not. No. Bad.
At least they weren't riding an ass.
Wow.
Wow. So, John of Ardern is believed to have been born in either 1307 or 1308, with his experience as a surgeon probably beginning during the 100 Years' War. Ardern published his Practica.
How long was that?
Chirurgiae. I don't know how to say that. With an illustrated guide to treating fistula in ano. And the surgery sounds like a method of torture. A surgeon would use a series of probes and knives made specifically for this surgery. They would run the tools through the fistula and out of the buttholes, the anus.
The
aderma.
This cut drained the fistula, and Ardern proudly proclaimed that it had a 50% survival rate. Wow!
In the back of my fistula.
This sounds laughable by modern standards, but it was depressingly impressive at the time. I don't even. Wow. What?
So next time, maybe you should vote for the ear cockroach. Just saying.
Hoo-wee! Ardern's guide to the
you really Kobayashi Maru the article choices here.
Also includes several success stories. This means that in addition to having to suffer from an anal fistula, some poor knights get to live on in history through accounts of their butt surgery.
I'm just saying,
who are
from the
they?
sound of it, you had a 50-50 survival rate, so you're only going to hear the survival stories.
That's not true. They
Because
could
the other
write
guys
about
are
the
dead.
death.
Give us a
Yeah.
recommendation on Yelp.
No, but the doctors keep records of the fatalities as well.
Oh,
And there's
man.
also a lot of tombstones. There's a lot of
That's not even right.
there's a lot of mausoleums that say died of anal fistulas.
For the record, the worst surgery had a 300% fatality rate.
300%. So it killed the guy, the 2 nurses, and the doctor around him too.
How do you have more than a 100%?
I just told you how.
Because it killed the patient, the doctor, and the witness.
I
How
told
can
you.
a surgery
I
kill
just
the
said it.
patient, the doctor, and the witness? Like, okay,
It
what
was
are
a
you talking about?
horse. They kick.
There was probably a spasm of some sort, which caused the doctor to have the scalpel or something in his hand probably fly off in a direction. It's probably really bad, but it is apparently the worst instance of surgery in history. With
Wow.
a
The
300%.
night 8 at Taco Bell.
That results in anal fistula too.
That's true.
I don't even know right now. I just.
So I
What
don't
about
even
the
know
potholes?
Princess Lolly also goes on a T-shirt. That's also on a T-shirt. I don't
Shut up,
know.
Count Morbid.
I get royalties on that, by the way.
Can we get that as a hoodie?
Shut up, Count Morbid.
That is going to be a hoodie.
I get royalties, or at least counties.
Just one
You
county.
don't even want the one that you have. What are you talking about?
You know, if it's money.
What?
What?
He just wants to keep an account of his proceeds. That's all.
Counties.
He's vying for more counties.
Ew.
Viscount. Never mind.
All right, we're gonna have a meat match here.
Oh, no.
Oscar
us your
Mayer
meat.
launched. What?
Show us your meat.
Well, you guys get to choose which meat you want to see. Let's see. Oscar Mayer launches a bologna sheet mask, and no, it's not made of real bologna. It's made of fake bologna. Versus sausage vending machines are booming in Germany. So if you want to hear about the bologna sheet mask, press number 1. And if you want to hear about sausage vending machines, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer. We really have quite the selection of articles this evening, don't we? I have to hand it to you guys. You really did a bang-up job of finding some.
Why won't you read about the potholes?
Because I didn't see the potholes?
You should.
I don't know. Oh, what?
That's great. It is
I think maybe I'll
hilarious.
put that one on next.
Yeah.
I'll have to find something to match it with. I did not see that title. That's why. Because if I had, I would have chosen it. But
I
for
got
right
one
now,
that goes with it right here.
For right now, it's bologna sheet masks versus sausage vending machine.
Wienerhausen.
Wienerhausen?
Oh my god.
Wiener
I'm sure
Schnitzel.
that Wiener House is not the name of the sausage vending machines. I'm sure of it.
You got rid of it, did you? Oh, here it
What?
is.
I didn't get rid of anything.
Look at it right here. That's
Okay. Where are we at? Let's see.
Time's up.
We have 1 for 2 and 1 for 1. So, what's your vote, Yarl? Number 1 or number 2?
I always go
Wiener
number 2 on the
or-
weekend.
Or sausage vending machines?
No, it's number 2. Sausage
Hold
vending
up your
machines.
fingers. Hold up your fingers. And Count Morbid, what do you want to hear? Famous Dana?
Sausages.
Flora? Ion?
Laura's like, I've heard them all.
I know. I
What
sent
about
you
that?
both articles.
I'm just being contrarian right now, I guess.
Okay, well, so number 2 gets the votes, and let's see, here we go. Sausage vending machines.
Why would you do that to us?
Sausages?
Because that's what you voted on. What do you mean? You voted for this.
No, I'm saying why would they put sausages in vending machines? It has nothing to do with you.
What if you want a midnight
you voted
snack?
for this.
I'm gonna box your ears. You ain't listening.
What?
See?
They're like Slim Jims, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Sausage vending machines booming in Germany. Dang. It has a lot of sausage. That is, wow. That is some meat packing right there. Okay.
That is the liver-worst idea ever.
That was the liver-worst joke
Don't
ever.
forget the potato salad.
You're a potato salad.
It's a smorgasbord of options there.
Hungry Germans craving a sausage in the dead of night are increasingly turning to vending machines for their bratwurst, bockwurst, and barbecue meats.
They just stumbled down the street drunk.
The machines are booming outside German cities where shops are less likely to stay open for long hours, according to a survey by the German press agency. Especially in structurally weak rural areas, vending machine solutions are becoming increasingly popular, says, how do you pronounce his name? Heike Richter, an industry spokesperson. There is a strong development towards the vending machine, which is used to deliver meat, milk, eggs, and other products to customers outside of core opening times.
Welcome to the party, Richter.
Some butchers' vending machines sell 3 or 4 types of sausages. And what's punnets? Punnets of accompanying potato salad. What's a punnet? So customers can all buy all they need for a traditional hearty German feast.
Do we have any Germans in the crowd that know what a punnet is?
Others stock eggs, milk, butter, and fruit and vegetables, so all the kitchen essentials are available at any time. There are over 570,000 vending machines in Germany, but despite their popularity, they are expected to complement rather than replace traditional shops, operating in areas where a shop may not be economically available.
Punnet.
Okay. Vending machines will play a complementary role in a brick and mortar retailing. Wolfgang, oh my gosh, Kampmeyer of the Berlin Brandenburg trade associated with the Berlin, whatever, a bunch of crap. In the international imagination, unusual vending machines have long had an association with Japan, where they have been known to sell everything from sake to underwear. Yep.
I've said that before.
End of that article. Wow, you can basically buy dinner. Interesting. Okay.
All right, naming option 2, first house.
Why do people wake up in the middle of the night and go, geez, I want to go sniff panties. Let me go down to the vending machine and pick some up.
Will you just stop? We don't need to talk about that. I want to know what this word is. What's a punnet?
It's a small basket.
A small basket. It must be relative to like those things that you can get, the plastic things that you can get a quarter pound of potato salad or something in.
It's a small box or square basket for the gathering, transport, and sale of fruit and vegetables.
Because surely they don't sell actual baskets, is what I'm trying to say.
Typically for small berries susceptible to bruising, spoiling, and squashing.
So maybe it's like those little cardboard basket things that you sometimes buy blueberries in?
Yeah.
And strawberries. I used to have strawberries in them a lot.
Wait, what was that, Flora?
Why would they sell potato salad in those?
Maybe it's just potato.
To make it seep through.
It could be just their word for the cups, that the plastic cups that are used to contain food products.
It does say that punnets serve also as a rough measure for a quantity of irregular sized fruits.
And now we know.
I wonder what the etymology of the word is, but, I'll let it go for now. I'll let it go. Let's see here. Okay, so now I have to find a partner for this one that you were talking about. Let's see.
I showed you one.
And of course, Flora is the one that basically picked this article. I don't even know.
Right here.
Here we go. I don't know. I have to find one more. So
Look up
I don't know what you're talking about.
line 16.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier, but I pretty much think the title says it all.
Way to bury the lead.
You should read it and let us be the judge.
Is that what I should do?
If she read that one, it'd be freaking hilarious.
Let's see.
I have it on good authority from the audience that they're going to pick the pothole one anyway.
Yeah.
I just read that.
Okay, here we go.
Right here.
Portland baseball team is in a pickle after mascot posts a photo that fans don't think is kosher. Versus Manchester man draws penises around potholes so the city will fix them. If you want to hear about the mascot in a pickle, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the potholes, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
You mean pickles around the potholes?
That's right, the pickles around the potholes. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it makes you wonder, does the mere doing of that actually cause the city to go out and fix these potholes? Because,
Let's go see.
I know. I guess we're going to find out, huh?
We can have an excursion where we go around drawing around potholes in the middle of the night. Make it a drinking game.
Just sidewalk chalk. Just wow. I mean, I don't know what to say about this.
You know exactly what to say about this.
No, I cannot officially condone any such activities.
I mean, it's better than stealing statuettes.
Probably many things are better than that.
Well, pickle-shaped ones.
Whoop, we basically have all the votes for 2 and then Count Morbid. Trying to slide one in there. All right, here we go. Let me pull this up.
Oh my gosh.
Manchester man draws penises around potholes so the city will fix them.
I think that's amazing.
Apparently a penis is worse than a giant hole in the road.
Explosions.
Wanksy, is that its name? Frustrated by the number of potholes pockmarking his city streets, an anonymous man recently discovered a way to get the city to pay attention. Penises. The man has been using industrial chalk to draw them around each pothole, claiming that the eyesores expedite the filling process. The potholes don't get filled. They'll be there for months. The artist, who calls himself, that's his name. That's the graffiti artist, Wanksy. Suddenly you draw something amusing around it. Everyone sees it, and it either gets reported or fixed. The town council, unsurprisingly, says the work is both unnecessary and obscene, claiming a penis frame will not get a pothole fixed any faster than usual. But the potholes are nonetheless getting filled. The artist notes that his drawings will fade away within a week or two, so the vandalism isn't permanent. It's just a temporary creative way of getting something done. Okay, so now I have okay, I guess that's the end of that article. But this is what this makes me wonder now. What if, now that this article has been put out there, people are like, oh my God, this actually gets the city to come and, do something and fix, put money towards fixing these problems or whatever, right?
Well, and if they don't fix it, you've still got a penis.
You're thinking there's copycat Wanksies?
No, I want to finish. And then I'm wondering is what happens if everybody is like, oh my God, this actually works. And so suddenly a whole bunch of people pick up their pieces of chalk and go out at night and start drawing them everywhere, to the point that even if the city wanted to help fix them, they wouldn't be able to. And now we're just left with what Count Morbid said.
What did Count Morbid say?
I don't remember.
So are you concerned that there'll be copycat Wanksies or just lots of extra dicks?
Well,
Wow.
would it be as effective if they were drawing hooters around the potholes instead?
No, it wouldn't.
They'd
They
be
wouldn't
there
use this
forever.
one.
The dicks are
Are people
multiplying. The dicks are spreading.
It's all about the owls.
I
There'd
don't
be
even know why we're here.
lots of spotted dicks around.
Oh my god.
You saying they're sweet potholes?
No, I'm saying that if I had to pick a name that for a graffiti artist that was gonna draw a bunch of penises around potholes, I think I would have mine be Dick Dick, and then I'd draw like a little bird.
No,
you go
Wanksy
Dick Dick,
is
you show it, and you
better.
go. If you're gonna use Dick Dick, you gotta draw a little deer. That's what Dick Dick is.
No, it's a bird.
No, it's not.
Wanksy is better because it's a reference Princess Lolly doesn't get.
Yes, it is.
Look
Wanna
up
hear a
Dick
funny
Dick.
story about it?
D-I-K. Look it up.
Is it?
I am. I'm
I'm
looking it
sure
up
she
now.
gets it just fine.
Oh, it is a weird little deer-looking thing.
Wow,
I will
Dana.
not steer you wrong when it comes down to Dick Dick.
Wow. Sorry,
Wait, what did
Dana
I
wins.
miss, Dana?
Dana won. Dana won the internet. We're done. We're out. Goodbye.
How did I miss it?
Oh, these things are so cute.
I want
You
to
just have to watch the show again.
I want to know now, Tim.
Just watch the show at the end.
No.
You wouldn't have this problem if you watched the show.
I don't even know where I was.
I was dead at the time. I was on the moon with Steve.
Dana, message me what you just said.
The fact that Dana's sitting there laughing says it all.
Oh, look at
That's
them.
a Dick Dick.
They are so cute. I thought it was a bird.
I bet you did.
Oh man, look at it. It's a big eyes.
I send unsolicited Dick Dick pics all the time.
What?
What?
I'm just saying that thing is so adorable and cute, and I love it. And now I just kind of want to pet one.
Fairy Princess Lolly wants to handle a Dick Dick.
I got nothing.
I
All right,
hope
famous
not.
Dana, what did you say? What did you say, famous Dana?
She said nothing.
Come on, Balkanus.
happened.
Out with it.
You could watch the
I
show.
said that I'm pretty sure Fairy Princess Lolly gets it just fine.
But on bumps.
Well, without the context, I'm not sure I get it.
Well, Count
Okay.
Morbid said that you didn't get the joke, and I said I'm sure you get it just fine.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't get it. And now I have to drink all of this at once.
Please don't. I'm just saying. Wow.
Nobody wants to see the guzzle.
I mean, Cobble's just like emphasis on small.
Wow.
If they're really that small, I super want to pet one. I mean,
You know, even the small dick dicks like to be petted.
Small Dick Dicks need love too.
sometimes I
Sometimes
just-
the dick dick makes you sad.
sometimes I just wish I didn't say things. That's all.
Why do you think I
We
sit
also
here
wish you
silently
didn't say
through half
things
the
sometimes
show?
too.
What was that?
What?
What was that, Flora?
And you wonder why I just sit here silently through half the show.
Because she's saying all sorts of crude things in her head.
I don't want to get kicked off.
She's
Flora's the
telepathically
reason
communicating
that
with Frank.
YouTube, that we run afoul of YouTube. All right, one more article. Man, I'm just saying, those little animals, I can't get over it. Okay, now I have to find something. Let's see. I'm so tired of looking at this one. I don't want it here. Go away. Okay.
Why don't you just read it? Otherwise, I'll just put it back.
Wow, the big cat. Holy smokes. Okay, this one.
Huge cat.
Okay, we're gonna have like a robot off thing. I don't know. I gotta find my robot articles though, because there was another one.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
You need to wash it, daddy.
Yeah, I knew that was,
I hereby want to offer my praise to our robot overlords. Just saying.
Yeah, that's why I always say
We don't
thanks
have
to the
robot
story.
overlords. We have cats.
Well,
They're
yeah,
assholes.
the feline overlords were complaining.
How do you
a
know
little
they're
bit
not
earlier.
robot cats?
All right,
Because
you
they're
guys, here we
too
go.
Asshole-ish
Kitties
for
in
that?
disguise.
Move over, Tony Stark. Iron Man style robot is designed to help out during natural disasters by wading through rubble and using its propulsion backpack to fly over difficult terrain.
Iron
My
Man isn't a
backpack
robot.
got jets.
Iron Man is not a robot.
I'm Boba, the effect.
I will not stand for this sort of armor erasure.
I'm bounty hunter.
It's just replacing the Iron Legion. That's all.
Finance my bet.
This
Oh
is how
my
you
God.
get Ultron.
I come from deep space.
Shh. It's gonna get stuck in my head if you don't stop.
It's already there.
It's already
That's
gonna
what
be
she
stuck
said.
in your head. She's gonna be dancing around singing it the rest of the night too. You all right?
No. Now I feel like I need to go
Tina,
listen to
I
that
love
song
you.
as soon as we're done with the show. I'm very annoyed.
We're
Let's
gonna go
see.
listen to MC Chris.
Versus these suckling robot plushies are freaking me the hell out. And yes. ... So
That's
if you
the
want to
best
hear
article name.
about Iron Man style robot, press number 1. And if you want to hear about weird suckling plushy robot doll things, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
Everyone talk amongst yourselves.
No. This is where we get quiet and she gets
no.
annoyed.
I would talk, but right now my head is filled with Vet's Vet.
Dick
Vet's
dicks?
Vet.
Dick dicks?
TikTok.
I mean, I'm just
That's
saying.
what you need to do. You need to do a TikTok to that.
You want me to do a TikTok to Fed's Vet? Like,
Yeah.
my sister in Mandalorian. The war is over. I'm a piece of Mandalorian.
At least you understood the assignment.
Oh man.
I mean, yeah, I did. But I mean, we do have video evidence of me doing Beastie Boys. So
With the music box.
with the music box fairy, I know. Yep, we were doing Paul Revere.
And it was just as bad as it sounds.
I was hiding in the other room.
She was on the moon with Steve again.
She disappeared.
She does a lot of misclicking, I think.
I think Gunther did that actually, not me.
I did what?
I don't
Right?
think he had the power for that anymore.
Okay,
No,
what
I
do we
didn't.
have?
I didn't do that. I
He
was actually
does.
setting Sonetta her candle. I didn't do anything.
Let's see. We have 3 votes for 2. And so article number 2 is the suckling robotic plushies. Oh, man, you guys should see the faces on those Tony Stark things. They're a little creepy, I'm just saying.
Not a robot.
Okay, I don't know. This is weird, too. What the... Mother pucker? Let's see.
One bad mother pucker.
Okay. Sorry, had to go block spammers.
Chicken feathers.
What?
Pluckers.
My story has stumped Star Wars historians.
I
Deep
said
in
I had to
debate
go
with
block
Fae of
spammers, and
Vengeance.
you were like, chicken feathers. And I'm thinking, what? Is this a... I don't understand what's happening right now. There is something
That's
uniquely
What the heck?
heart-meltingly soothing about the act of a baby or a small animal nibbling on your finger. It's one of the cutest, sweetest things ever. A blessing of pure cherubic warmth. I get that. I really do. And I'm reminding myself that over and over as I watch gifs of this animatronic cat plushie play by a disembodied human digit on a loop, I try not to scream like Marilyn Burns' Sally getting her finger gummed by Leatherface in Leatherface Sr. at the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974.
Ouchie.
Wow. Its downturned mouth, its stoned, droopy eyes, its robotic, emotionless glubbing. I hate it. I fear it. I also kind of love it. World,
Creepy.
meet Amagami Ham Ham. Ham Ham. I love it. Oh my god. The stuffed animal developed by robotics startup Yukai Engineering has quickly earned a reputation at CES 2022 for being what many outlets are calling the weirdest gadget at the show this year. Now, I'm not there in person due to that whole pandemic thing going on, so I really can't confirm that there aren't weirder objects on display. There probably are somewhere. But it's safe to say that Amagami Ham Ham is up there. We'll let I wonder if we can get an Amagami Ham Ham.
I want an origami ham ham.
Is it time for Fae
We'll
After
let the website's slogan speak for itself. A nibbling mouth. Insert your finger and oh, it feels good. Wow.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
If that message has been made stranger in the process of translation from Japanese to English, well, you'd never know. You'd never know it going off the accompanying shots of the plushie in action. The toy comes with two designs, Calico Cat and Shiba Inu. The idea behind it is pretty simple, and I'll admit it, wholesome in nature. Play bites from cute things make us feel good. Amagami is a cute thing, and it can give you endless nibbles, and thus endless warm fuzzy feelings. Honestly, they're pretty charming when they're just sitting motionless. I mean, just look at them. Oh, I think I like Calico best.
Is that a freaking seriously?
But also, just
I
look
don't
at
like
them.
corgis.
It's not a corgi. It's a whatever this is. It's
It
a.
looks like a corgi.
It's a Shiba Inu.
A Shiba Inu?
Yes.
That looks like a
Gesundheit.
corgi.
Amagami can have a little human flesh as a treat. Yukai Engineering knows exactly what it's doing with this. And then the
Wow.
article gets dark. Like, what? Knows exactly what it's doing with this unsettling, adorable monster. And for that, I have nothing but respect. A few years ago, Yukai had everyone at CES talking about its equally bizarre Kubo? What?
There is a 100% chance that this will cause a penis allergy, penis injury to someone. I did not stick the landing on that.
No, that was a miss. That was no good.
That was a dick and a miss. Yeah.
And that was how I found out that I was allergic to fleece. What? I don't know what I'm velveteen. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not old enough for this conversation.
Mary Princess Lolly was actually kind of funny there.
She's actually really hilarious.
So I think
You're laughing at her, yes.
You could have washed it off before you put it away, baby.
I think the news article that this will lead to that I'm most interested in is what happens when one of these malfunctions.
Okay, a faux fur-covered pillow with a wagging tail, which is the Kubo thing. And I looked that up, by the way. I might have to share the picture of it with you when I'm done with this. It made people squeal in horrified delight and then became impossible to get due to the overwhelming demand at the onset of the pandemic. Initially priced at around $150, Kubo is now reselling for more than double that. Petit Kubo is released after the first as a smaller, more affordable option. Is now selling for as much as the original. Don't be surprised if we see the same thing happen with Amagami Ham Ham. The company hasn't released any pricing or availability details just yet, but if the timeline of its predecessor is anything to go by, we'll probably see the Amagami hit the market in the next few months. Better set up those drop alerts now. Okay, so look at that thing. I really want to stick my finger in there. Just looking at it
That's
makes
how
me
you lose your penis.
That's about like is that part of that same urge that you're like, I want to taste it?
I would still rather have that than a bug in my ear.
Oof. So here's the other one, the Cubo. Look at that. It's just like, I don't know.
It's a pillow that wags, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Stroke it and the tail waves gently. Rub it and the tail swings playfully.
There's a song all about that.
And it occasionally wags just to say hello.
So
I don't even know what to think about that thing. It's amazing. It's oh my god. Look at it. It's like a triple with a tail. A giant triple with a tail. Oh my god.
Can we hang those from trees at fairs?
If you want to buy them, we absolutely can.
Wiggle,
Oh,
wiggle,
man.
wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hooey, I'm just saying.
It's now 9:30, and we still have to show off a crest and acknowledge the fact that today is Dolly Parton's birthday.
I don't have to acknowledge that. I am going to show off your crest, though. So this is the new crest that Gunther made for the Emerald City Wrath, as soon as I find out where it was that I put it.
It's pretty.
It is. I really like it. Because
Nope,
basically my Google is just like filled with pictures of dick dicks. So
That's
I don't know what you
She was just opening dick pics the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time. I wasn't reading or anything. I had that all pre-recorded. No, this is it. And I think you did a very fine job. This is the very first crest that we have for a Wrath, which is basically like a local branch of Fae. So I'm super excited.
And we are the Emerald City 440. Is that correct?
I already got us up got it up onto the wiki and everything.
Are we unionized now? Is that how this is?
Well, speaking of art, though, I want to say we do have an artist all call out right now for artists that would be interested in working on posters for our upcoming events this year, because we're going to have our Beltane, Fairy Blossom Festival, Apple Bash Harvest, and Samhain, and then the Fairy Light Convention next February. And so we need artists to make event posters for us. So it is a paid gig. We have a few submissions, and pretty soon I will be posting so that everybody can vote on who they would like to have do what on our Patreon. But if you know artists that are interested, they don't have to be on our Patreon. They just have to basically submit some kind of a link that shows their work so that people can go and look and get a sense of their style and whatnot. And I think that I'm glad that you reminded me of that, because I wish I would have said that earlier when there was more people here, but please.
Well, I mean, there's a second version of that actually says it has the words in it too.
I know, but I don't have that pulled up, so I just had the one. I'm sorry.
You make me grumpy.
I know. All right, you guys. It is 9:33, and I think with that said, that basically brings us to the end of the show. Please don't forget, we do have special offer this month. If you join our Patreon this month, you get to choose a Kingdom sticker for yourself. It will be snail mailed to you. And we also have coming up in just a couple of weeks, our Imbolc Candle Exchange live stream, which will be on February 2nd. So with all that said, that's everything, you guys. Hit the like and subscribe. Share with all of your friends. Oh, Count Morbid is trying to say something. What are you trying to say, Count Morbid?
Go away. Go away.
Good night, folks.
Hello, friends. This is Gunther Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the